But let's bring you more on the breaking news that's coming out of the UK this morning. The scene from earlier today of the former Chancellor of the Exchequer, Kwasi Kwarteng, leaving Number 10 after giving his resignation this morning, but a resignation that came at the request of UK Prime Minister Liz Truss. He was clear in his letter that she asked him to stand down and he accepted. The Prime Minister set to speak this hour amid political and financial turmoil that is sinking the British pound, that is roiling the financial markets and threatening, in fact, to capsize her new government. As Abby Kugathasan and I have been counting, day 39 and huge developments today. Now there's a whole new Chancellor of the Exchequer. Abby, tell us about the drama from earlier this morning.
Good morning, Heather. One of Liz Truss's staunchest supporters, Kwasi Kwarteng, is no longer in his job. He, as you mentioned in that letter to the Prime Minister, saying that he was asked to step aside and that he has accepted. He also stuck to his guns in that letter, talking about the fact that high taxation was not the way forward and that the status quo was not an option, defending the policies that he outlined in his mini budget at the end of September, a mini budget that caused massive market upheaval here in the United Kingdom. We saw the pound crash. We saw mortgage rates go up, and the Bank of England felt the need to intervene with a £65 billion bond buying program that ends today. The IMF also felt the need to speak publicly about the economic situation of a G7 country. So massive turmoil in recent weeks. And again, Liz Truss always saying that she stood by Kwasi Kwarteng, that his policies were her policies, and now he's out. So a lot of questions about the future of Liz Truss at 10 Downing.
So now, 15 minutes from now, Abby, the Prime Minister is set to speak. So we'll be hearing, one would assume, about this new Chancellor, new Finance Minister, but what else? What about her own political future? Any indications that we'll hear from her on that?
She has been under immense pressure in recent weeks, Heather, as I mentioned, due to the market turmoil, but also due to some of the turmoil within her own party. There are reports now that senior Conservative party members are getting together to publicly ask Liz Truss to step aside. As I mentioned, they don't see the mini budget as being purely the work of Kwasi Kwarteng. They see it as the Prime Minister's policies as well. Just a short while ago, there was a letter that the Prime Minister's office published and then took down quickly. But in it, it did say that Liz Truss supported Kwasi Kwarteng and that she supported his policies. So again, if he was let go because of those policies, it raises certain questions about her time in office as well. We do expect that she's going to make another major U-turn when she addresses the country in just a short time. There is an expectation that she's going to drop her signature corporate tax rate from the mini budget as well. Another moment, another instance where she's changed her mind, and perhaps another dent in her authority as well. We're going to have to wait and see what she has to say. But again, a major shift here at 10 Downing today, Heather.
Abby, they're in position to bring us all of that breaking news. Thank you, Abby Kugathasan. That in about 15 minutes. It is one busy Friday morning for news, and a lot of it political.